Grant, your thoughts on that one tonight?
Yeah, very pleasing. Very pleasing performance. Really, I thought we were in control of the game. Lots of opportunities, lots of chances, lots of shots. So really pleased on a whole. It's difficult when you play against these Cat 1 academies because you sort of don't know what they expect, what sort of shape they're going to play. Obviously, they threw a surprise at us. We've seen them in a different sort of shape in the last 2 or 3 games, and what players are going to drop in. They've a £9 million left wing back out there, probably more than our whole squad put together in terms of value. So this is what's good about it, in terms of testing yourself against players like that. But on a whole, very pleasing evening.
They had the moments at times, particularly in that first half, as it wore on, that energy and that pace that you're going. That's what you're going to get against these young players.
Yeah, but I thought we defended very, very well again. We limited them to probably 1 or 2 shots at Lawsy. One of them's obviously gone in, which is a good finish from the lad. But yeah, look, get a really good response from conceding that we went up the other end and scored within 4 or 5 minutes, I think. Really good strike from Sarbs and good work from, I think it was Deshaun on the far side of the pitch. So excellent.
You've been disappointed to concede at that time, but as you say, you kept going, and that just in trademark fashion for this team, kept going until the death and got your rewards for it.
What was good is we got a lot of players minutes that needed minutes tonight. Jamie obviously coming back from injury has played a good 70-odd minutes there, I believe. TOC's got good minutes into his legs, nearly 70 minutes of football. Jay obviously needed another game. Jack Senior, Sarbs, Closey, Brandon, Demola. It was pleasing to get all those games tonight, and it just makes him even more ready when called upon, and that could be Saturday.
Big moment for Brandon Hanlon, his first goal, getting off the mark. We've seen him in and around it, but to get that, break that duck and get that goal, that'll be a big point.
Yeah, and I thought he was very good when he came on Saturday as well. As I've said before, sometimes it takes people a little bit longer than others to settle into how we want to play and the demands of it. I think Brandon showed in pre-season what he's about, and the amount of goals he scored and how strong he looked. And obviously, look, first 2 games he's played and we won, home and away, and probably was a little bit unfortunate they come out of the team, and then had to make do with obviously coming off the bench and trying to impact us that way. But I have no problem with Brandon. He knows the division. He's been here. He's done it. He's a strong, powerful boy, and I'm really pleased for him. He took his goal well tonight. Probably could have had 1 or 2 others. And again, another good performance from him.
Yeah, that impressive turn and drive across the box. As you say, he almost did it again. Almost identical. But
yeah, it's nice to see. It's nice to see the first one go in, because as a centre forward, you're always, you're thinking, when's that first goal going to go in? And he's got it tonight. Obviously, now we want him to transfer that on to the league, which I know he can.
So we got a taste of Toyosi Olasanya, his pace and his quick feet, a bit of an indication of what he's all about.
Yeah, I think we've seen lots of glimpses of it tonight. Again, it's one that's going to have to learn our system, learn how we play. He's been in the door probably. He came in Saturday. He's trained 1 day with us, and he's played 67 minutes tonight. So he'll be a good signing for us. And obviously, look, you can see his pace and his tenacity at times. And again, once he learns the roles that we're looking for him to imply when he plays, I think he'll have a good time here.
Jumping back to Brandon, how is he? Obviously, we saw him come off.
I think he just tightened up there. I'm hoping it's nothing serious. So we'll see how he is in the next 24 hours. What
indications Jamie's ever given about how he's felt?
He's felt good as well. Yeah, Jamie's good. You can see his quality out there. Just some of the stuff Jamie's playing against the lad there, Everton's just brought in there. Like I said to you, and he wouldn't have known. Jamie's just excellent in terms of what he does. So nice to see Jamie back. Massive character in our changing room as well. Leader. So nice to see him on the pitch tonight.
Major plus point tonight. 4 debutants, scholars, making their appearances in the second half. How pleased are you to be able to offer that pathway, but also with what they produce when they're out on the pitch?
Yeah, brilliant. Ethan, 16-year-old, and I think Galavsey might be 16, 17. The other 2 are second years, but still 17 years of age. Deshaun and Romani. It's great to give those young players an opportunity, and I thought they all done really well when they come on. they added a bit of energy and a fresh energy and a bounce to us in the game. And I just said to him in there in front of all the boys gave him a round of applause. I said, look, that'll be something you remember for the rest of your life, because you always remember your debut. So I'm sure Stuart and Greeny and the academy will be proud tonight, and I'm sure their parents will be really proud. I think I could hear them when the players were coming on over the far side of the pitch, and I've been there myself. I know what it's like when your boy gets his opportunity. I've seen it with my lad at Barnsley. It just makes you so proud. All the hard work that you've done to get to this stage, and then you make your first team debut. So proud night for their families, proud night for the academy, and a proud night for the football club on a whole.
They all came on with real confidence. We saw it with Deshaun really quickly after he came on, taking a couple of shots and having confidence.
He nearly scored twice within 3 or 4 minutes, didn't he? A couple of shots, and then he's done really well for the goal for Joe Sabara. But Romani come on, lots of energy. Ethan's a good little footballer, excellent little footballer who's trained with us quite a lot. And Glavesy, obviously, we've seen in pre-season in the game where he played, and he done really well. So, yeah, listen, it's nice to see the academy producing players, and they've come on to the big stage tonight and done well. One
of the big things that we talked about with Cliff in the build-up to this is just continuing that positive, run of form, positive run of performances. In particular, you feel like you've done that tonight?
You just got to keep going. It's another win for us, but we're on to the next one. We've got a tough game here on Saturday against an informed Bradford team, so we'll look forward to that when it comes now.